Boom. But
G'day, mate.
what? What? Ooh, that's a throwback.
Yup.
What it does, what is poppin', what is crack-a-lackin', everybody. My name is C. Feezy in a building.
Oh, classic. Okay. I am no doggy dog in this bitch.
And welcome.
How are you, good sir?
Well, before I say how I am, and welcome to episode 136 of Bad Habits Podcast. In the building. So we out here at Notion now. Look, Dan is going to be joining us shortly. We actually don't know what happened. He messaged us about half an hour ago, said he was going to take a piss. He'll be right there. He just disappeared and stopped responding, so we don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
I think he might have just texted us back now, finally. So I don't know what's happening, but he's going to have to explain himself, a little cunt.
He will. The little...
Fucking immigrants. Am I right?
Oh, my goodness. Oh, Daniel, he's got some explaining to do. I tell you what, mate.
Send him back. So, what's going on? How you doing?
Mate.
How was your week? Let's go. Let's get
Honestly,
into it.
dude, sick.
Good.
Sick.
All right.
Fucking wild moments. So, basically... planned a lot of rides. I'm trying to get as much content filmed for Notion MTB, YouTube, and etc. before things get really leafy, right? So the Don Valley started to change. The leaves are starting to drop, and they're getting red and yellow, and they're starting to look at the very start of leaf peeping pretty season, right?
You know about that life.
Oh, fuck, I know, mate. It's SPLs and, like, peeping leaves. Like, what else?
PSLs? PSL?
What did I say?
SPL?
Spiced pumpkin lattes
on
the menu at my joint. Anyway, so
I thought it was a bike thing.
I don't drink coffee like that, dude. Couldn't even get the acronym right. Look at me
It's
go.
okay, you know. You're just not a bike.
So yeah, man, it's been a sick week. I rode with the boys almost every day, and then the channel grew. I had some huge spikes on the channel on YouTube. Crazy, man. Super grateful. One of my buddies, Colin, who lives in Whitby, met him at the bike park in Barrie or north of, and you know he's one of my other friend Tyler's friends, and he's like, I got to come to the Don Valley one time, you know, because Mans is out in Whitby. They ride like those kind of, you know, there's a couple of trails out there. He's never been downtown, so we kind of coaxed him out and gave him a tour, like an in-depth, proper sick cunt tour of all the good trails, like the best of the Don Valley tour, and that was yesterday. And which was Sunday, and man, rode for like 4.5 hours, and it was like 3 hours of moving time, I think. Anyway, it was crazy. So did like 43 kilometers of absolute sending. So that was really cool to show someone that's of a good skill that can do pretty much anything you throw at them with minimal preparation, and it's just fun to like
show off your hood.
Yeah, show off the trails I've been like growing into. Logic, you fucking cunt.
It stopped. It's okay.
I'm going to keep going. It's fine. So it's really fun to be detailed tour guide for a rider who's in, you know, the close, advanced and close to pro level. Like, he's really good. And my other buddy Tyler and myself have only been riding for 2.5 to 3 years. And so going to some certain jump lines and looking at them, I ended up jumping a gap that I've been scared of for a little while. And a couple of days ago when I rode, maybe 3 days ago, I tried it and I didn't do it because I was too scared. I couldn't get my balls out of my pocket. And yesterday I ended up doing it. So it's like just, you know, like a 15-foot gap, probably 14 feet actually, but it's ridiculous. Like, it's a huge, massive dugout section. So if you fall, you're going into a coffin. And it's unbelievable. Positive. So it's super good, man. Like, I was pumped. So yeah, I had a really good leap of progression and mental unblocking and that kind of stuff. And like, feel like a bit of a sick cunt after doing that, dude. Like, it was really cool. So had some good action sports moments.
Love to hear it. Love it. And make sure, cunts, go follow, go subscribe. Notion MTB on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok. Check it out. Shit's growing. You be at 1,000 subs in the next week or two.
I really hope so. I'm close to 900 at the moment. Everything's going good. Get lots of engagement. Lots more comments in the last like 2 weeks than ever before. Very interesting. YouTube's opening the tap for me, so it's been
good.
fun, man. So big concentration on new rides and making sure I'm editing my content and doing all my, keeping disciplined with the whole thing. So yeah, having lots of fun, and the weather is starting to change. It's getting cold, but it's fucking sick because I do really enjoy shoulder seasons. Like, I technically was born in the shoulder season in Australia. I'm a spring baby, and just I always enjoyed them. I love the transition. It's fun. So, and yes, you're the other side of it. So yeah, man, it's fun as fuck. So Toronto's like showing up. It's been great lately.
Good shit, man.
Yeah.
Love it.
About you, doggy?
Biking. I can't even really remember. I feel like it's like there's been not a ton of actually no, we had a couple cool things. We dropped the high season membership this past, what day is it? It's Monday. So last week we dropped that finally. I think I talked about it in the last pod where you can $5 and you get a whole bunch of lives and access. So we did so much value. It's all about value, guys. And we did a fucking live on YouTube, which we haven't done for a while, and just kind of gave people maybe a bit of a taste of what that'd be like, and people just asking mad questions, so we just answer all the questions. We told them a bit about how, like, our history and like why, because we never used to talk about our clients and shit.
The story, yeah,
just remind them, who you be, and why we are different to exactly, and why we're different. The vast majority of other social, it's kind of probably different to your niche as far as like the bike stuff, and I guess even different to this. We're not just hip hop commentators. We've been rapping for 21, 22 years. Like, I'm talking recording, not including writing raps in the 90s.
Writing when we're little kids.
I'm not counting that. So we've been, we're participating in the culture in multiple ways. So that's why I feel like this is a little, whilst, we weren't extremely successful artists or anything, we've been doing it for a long time. We understand how it works. We've, put out a lot of projects and done a lot of different things and toured and music videos and judging juries and factor grants, and we know what's up. So we can speak to it. So on High Season, like, we are an agency who's been doing it for a long time. And I would probably be confident enough to say 95 to 98% of all of the other creators in the social, kind of like social media tip kind of world, are just creators. So it's not taken away from them, but we do it. Oh, here is Daniel. We do it like for real. We do it for multiple industries, multiple niches, and we've been doing it for a combined like 25, 30 years. So it's try to just remind people that's where the value comes from.
I love that.
I'll bring Dan in, and then I'll keep going. Here, he's in the green room. Oh, I forgot that. I didn't put him in the green room. What if I just add right?
We've got some things to add when Daniel's in here.
Well.
You cheeky piece of work. What is your excuse?
Okay, wait. Hold up. I'm trying to... What's the excuse?
Wanking.
Oh. Just like I suspected.
You got to fit it in before No Nut November.
Exactly. That was my whole thing. I just tried to get a few.
You have to drop nuts on my birthday, Stole.
Yeah, well,
nuts for Nosh.
Just one.
I'll be with you, so you don't need to worry.
Oh, there you go. Well, we can all do it together.
I'll be exactly.
There. Where the fuck were you for like half an hour, 40 minutes? You just, I'm taking a piss, I'll be back, and we're like, is this what the fuck?
I know. I had bear shit, and then the bear shit happened, and then now I'm here and I'm back.
You gonna tell us off air is what you're telling me?
Well, there's nothing really to tell, but like, no, there's nothing really that happened. I just got caught up in bear shit. Okay. That's all really.
How do we teach you about responsibility, Daniel?
We need an explanation.
That is a good question.
How do we teach you?
We need an off-air explanation, or should we put you on air and get the explanation?
Oh, yeah. You should do that. You should threaten to leak my nudes until I tell you. And if I don't do it, then you'd have to leak it while we're live.
Say less. I'll text you missus right now.
Thank you. Stop. Please do.
Because she might have different nudes than what I have, is what I mean. Because she might.
True.
That is true.
Well,
you might see the background is a bit different. We have a
little spruced up.
Oh, okay. What's that? Like a little shelf system there?
Little shelf thing. It's just looking like an actual room now. We also got the actual cover for this, and different cushions and shit. The PlayStation's now here. Yeah, it's just like a little storage and shit.
Is that a PS5?
It's a FUMF. PS
FUMF, yeah. We're just speaking numbers in German on this channel.
In German. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Are we, oh, sorry, there's a biker outside.
We were just doing the cat. We're in the very obviously it's only like 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes in. So Nosh did through here. It's actually kind of good timing because the only other thing I was just saying we did the live for high season and explaining what we did that went well, and we did gifted subs. So basically how it works, and this if cunts are ever curious, and this is probably to tell you, you might have known Dan because maybe Tiff told you, but Nosh you might not know. Are you familiar with gifted memberships? You guys know what I'm talking about?
I've literally read about it since you talked about it, so I do. But please go.
So for cunts who don't know, so the membership on higher season say is $5, and what people can do, like say anybody in the audience, if they just want to, they could buy a pack. I don't know if it's like if you get 1 or if you get 5 or 10 or how it works because Tiff did it whilst I was talking, so I didn't get to see the drop down, but. You can buy them, and then once you press gift, it'll just randomly assign a gift, like a 1 month of gifted membership to different people who are watching who aren't already members, with the aim of you gift them a month, they come through, you provide value, and then by the end of it, you just hope a percentage of them continue. So then that's an easy way to get some subscribers or some members. And the fun part about it, we had to pay for it. So it's $5. I think we did 2 lots of 10. So call that's $100 we spent. The funny part is that YouTube's share of that is 30%. So of the $100, we gave ourselves $70. So of the 100, it only cost us 30. So you pay 100 and then you get 70 back through the back end of from the members. Does that make sense?
That's interesting.
So
that makes sense.
Every time we'll do, so we're going to do the lives through the membership channel, and I'm telling you this, Nosh, because I've been throwing ideas to Nosh about things you could do for the Notion MTB channel of the same type of thing, different live ideas to kind of up that watch time, so then you can get to the subscriber sooner, and then you can do things like members. And then the idea is that maybe once every 4 to 8 weeks, you go live on the main channel, and then you just gift out more subs. And you could only gift subs during a live. So it'd almost be like the lives on the main channels are sales funnels for the membership. Then you let people, you just throw the gift. Because I was like, oh, Tiv, why don't you give one to that guy who's been around for ages? He was like, I don't get to choose. You just press the button and it just goes.
Oh, it's a random one.
It's randomized.
It's random.
Yeah, because there's a couple people commenting that have been around for years and who are always consistently commenting. I was like, give him to that guy. Like, he's cool. And she's like, it wasn't. So anyway, I thought that was... Yeah, I thought it was just really fascinating. So it's a revenue stream that's like building that out alongside the affiliate. We got a really good email on Friday night. We actually had the biggest by far affiliate payment we ever got from, like you got a flat fee. There's different ways you can do sponsors. So if you have a sponsor, we had a sponsor for a video. They gave us a flat fee plus an affiliate after you get this many sales. Everything after that you get paid X amount for, and we killed it. And they were like, what the fuck did you do? I'm like, I don't even know if anyone did this shit. So it was actually really good. Whereas like you could just have an affiliate program where you don't get a sponsor, but you're just talking about a product, be like, hey, use my code, and you just get paid per acquisition, I guess usually is how it works, like a percentage or a flat fee. So trying to build out revenue streams. So that's what we've been doing the last week. And the other cool thing that we did, and that's why I was happy you were here, Dan, was Tiff and I went to, it was called PinCon in Toronto at the Pinterest office in downtown Toronto. That was super cool. We actually got invited randomly, but conveniently, we already have a friend who works at Pinterest. And so it was really cool, man. It was basically like, how many people? 100 to 200 people?
Probably, yeah, about that.
Really nice office. That was the first time personally I had been to an office of a social media platform. I'd never been to YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or any of that stuff yet. Even though we'd been invited because with the client stuff, we just hadn't gone out. So it was just cool to see it. They have like the catering was wild. They had this like full-time lady making this insane shit, like, shrimp cocktails and fucking these wicked, I think they call them like a grazing board. It's like, cheese board. Kind of, they had at your house, Nosh, for your birthday. A few years you had your whole thing. It's basically like that, like time double that across. Super fire. It was just like wicked food. They had like Modelo beer, and Stella, which kind of whacked up. Our friend was like, she's going to put it in the dock. I was like, you should have told me. I could have hooked you up with anybody to buy beer off them. She's like, I'm going to put that. She called it like the learning dock at the end. She's like, I'll put it in
the learning dock.
But yeah, It was super cool. Like they had like
Okay.
what do you call it? What they have, Dan? They had like a panel where larger
Yeah.
creators answering questions and stuff. They had lots of activities because it's Pinterest. The place is Pinteresty as fuck. They had like flower things. You
Very.
could make this flower shit. You could paint a candle. You could write a letter
Write
to
a letter
yourself.
to yourself. Yeah.
Did you paint a candle, see Feezy? Did you
I didn't
write
do
a
any
letter to yourself?
activities. No.
You're not living, mate.
We were just yapping to people. Like
Activities.
Well, actually, we're kind of yapping to ourselves, to be honest.
Yeah.
And all the activities were super busy. Like people were loving this shit. Like it was.
It was busy. There were queues for some shit, and I was like,
Yeah.
wow, like
Yeah.
that's great.
But
But the good thing, there was no queue for the bar, so that was quite good.
Exactly. You just rock up, grab that shit.
That was amazing. Yeah, exactly.
And they always bless you. We got these little bum bags, little fanny packs as they call them here, customized ones. We got they gave us a what do you call it, Dan? A ring light. I actually haven't even opened it yet.
Light, yeah.
Yeah,
I
they
need
gave us a
one of
ring light.
those.
They're pretty handy. You can like super cheap, but I don't know if this one's any.
I don't know where mine's gone. Mine was over here, but since we've look, over here.
Oh, in your storage.
In my
There you go.
storage.
In the storage vibes, and then Dan happened to very conveniently win a prize. Pack, don't know how we won that.
I guess I'm just so lucky. I'm just so
You know,
lucky.
just the chances. And you
Just the
got like,
chances.
what'd you get again? A mug?
I got a mug, a
Rifty?
tote bag, a picnic blanket, and
No wristies.
what was
No,
there was
notebook.
one-
A notebook. A notebook.
notebook? There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So
It's
it was cool, fun to go there, rep the agency because we have a bunch of that stuff and go to these things all together because this type of stuff doesn't typically happen in Montreal like it always happened here. So it was like a nice little excuse to head on out to that. So that was super fun. That was really my week, and then we just sort of got lit all weekend because we went to Collective Arts. I think I told y'all they had a festival. Called a creative trip, but it was a music festival, not a beer festival. And I asked for, I think I told you guys, I tried to get media passes and they just basically didn't get back to me until like this week. And they just said, you can have me and a +1. So we just went for honestly, we went for 40 minutes. Like we went in, took some video, got a drink their birthday anniversary IPA. Because it's their 10-year anniversary. Collective Arts, for people who don't know, is a brewery here in Hamilton, and went for that. So it was super chill, but we didn't even stay for the music and stuff. We were just like, fuck it. It would have been loud for Barrington as well. But yes,
Little muffin man.
that's as exciting as my shit got. Daniel, what's news aside from the Pinterest thing? What's cracking? And aside from being extraordinarily late, just late,
Extraordinarily late.
on
so
retard,
tired.
as they say in French.
What did I do? From what I remember of this week, I was with Notion. We went out. Was that this week? Yeah, we went
It
out.
was. This is what I was going to piggyback on when Dan joined in. But yes, please.
Yes. We went to I want to call it a producer listening party.
It's a producer showcase.
A producer show. That's a way better way to describe it. There you go.
Same
And
shit.
it's literally just a bunch of producers come, they submit their beats, and then they play it throughout the night. Everyone just supporting each other and shit. It was lit. Like it was so sick.
So it was held at Lalo Brewery at Dufferin
got
College in
Lalo.
Toronto.
Y'all might
And
remember Dan was on the pod a while back, so we're going to get him back on as well. But anyway,
Sick.
so
Yeah, the name of the
G.
night was called Fresh Produce, as in like producers.
There we go.
And it has like the label is all like a lettuce who's like a DJ, bunch of it's cute. Anyway, so yeah, it was really gangster. So we went there, had a nice time.
I said it's cute. It was really gangster.
Like no, the artwork was really cute, but the night was really gangster.
There
'Cause
you
it was
go.
just like nice vibes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I feel you, fam.
So yeah, Dan, do you want to explain the whole situation, or you want me to fucking?
I don't really know how much to explain, how further I can explain other than the fact we drink beer, hang out with people, and listen to beats. It was
Okay,
it was pretty lit. They had an MC and a DJ.
Was the MC just mentioning like the name of the producer each time and all that stuff?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
he had beats that he submitted himself, right?
Yeah, so the MC of the night is Pretty.Ugly. That's his producer name, and he's the guy who thought of the whole evening and approached Dan and got it all together.
Gotcha.
And so he has a DJ who plays all of the producer's beats. So basically, I'm going to do it actually for the next one. I'm going to submit some beats to Pretty.Ugly, and so it's actually one of my friend's brothers. So I'm just going to give him an email and be like, "Yo, bro, can I send you some shit to play? So it's like 5 or 6 beats, 1.5 to 2 or so minutes, and the DJ who's spinning on the night just like, he'll get everything organized in folders, and then Pretty Ugly will MC it and be like, "Yo, we've got Notion coming up next, blah blah blah." And so sometimes the artist comes up and stands there and says hello, or other times they just put their hand up wherever they're standing, and then DJ play
cool.
4 or 5 beats, and then everyone just like literally just nods their heads if they want, whatever. People were standing up next to the bar and shit, forming little cypher circles. It was really cool. Genuine MC hip hop night vibes. Very cool.
Did anyone like theme the beats that they submitted? Like, for example, like here's my play 5 like R&B soul beats or 5 fucking trap beats, or did people go like, here's how much of a range I have as a producer and here's one of everything? Like, what was the vibes?
Definitely wasn't as thought out as the latter, but like all the beats were very similar. I can hear the same.
You can hear it.
Whatever, I can hear the same shit. Whatever you're hearing, I can hear it too.
That's so funny.
That's insane.
That is hilarious.
I can hear it in the headphones and my right ear's out.
Wow,
someone's going neighbors.
We're not that. We're like 7 kilometers apart, maybe 6.
Yeah.
Really?
That's we're like 6. It's that's ridiculous.
That's quite funny.
I heard it because there's an internet delay, so I'm like, I heard the same thing in both ears.
That is so funny.
Okay, 2 seconds later, that's so trippy, dude. Anyway,
that is incredible.
Something is going in Toronto.
Do you think C can hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
It's coming towards me.
6.4K is the way you guys are.
6.4.
Interesting.
Look at that. See?
Okay, no, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I'm not bad on the old guesstimations.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. So, okay, cool. So that's pretty fun. I mean, big ups Laylo. They do some cool shit. It's like the only sort of hip hop brewery in Toronto and in Ontario that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
So it was really cool. Yeah, they don't fuck around. And they got food still, right?
They got food,
but they've changed it again.
Because they had different chefs all the time, I think.
They've changed it again recently. It's more burgers and hot dogs and stuff now.
Okay, because I know they had the Trini dude. I think he's a Young Animal, I believe, was the chef's name.
That's correct.
He was the famous one.
Okay, and I think he left around COVID time when shit got like pointless, I guess. Which is fair.
And then when I moved here and I went Laylo for one of my first days, and they had a different guy, but it was more like small kind of bites. But it was really nice. But apparently he's not there anymore.
So maybe it's like pop-ups. Maybe they go, here, I'll do it for a week, or I'll do it for a month, or something
like a ghost kitchen thing. Or
I wouldn't call like because they own the kitchen as part of the operation. Because the brewing, I don't know if you came at the back with us there ever, but the
I've never been there with you.
I pointed to it. Like we saw a dude cooking in the back.
Oh,
like,
okay.
That's what they make beer.
Yeah. They actually make the beer on the same fucking thing as they make the food, which is funny.
Oh, that's
but they so they might just like rent it out now because maybe they haven't got a permanent like either restaurant or chef in. Not sure what's going on, but it's good that there's some of that stuff.
Get him on a pod. Get him on a pod to explain.
Yeah, did you guys talk to Dan about it?
Not about it. Like he just, he was there. Yeah. He was serving us. He was so happy to see us both. It was full like.
He was like gas.
Hug central, and then sorted us out with some burrs. Good but the beers were tight. But he was just we didn't get into business because it was like
too loud,
as fuck. It was just like a what's up kind of thing.
I wanted to. I bumped into him recently. I was dropping tiffs on my it was so nice to see him because I haven't seen him in forever, and he was like, "Yo, like let's do a thing with like the 3 of us and him, like and Tiff, and go and just shoot the shit, like go somewhere. Even doesn't have to be Laylo, like to actually hang out with him, and chat. 'Cause I haven't seen him in ages, and just see what's up." He's like, "Yeah, man, just let us. We can all just talk about all the shit we're working on and like see if there's anything that we could do together because they've been." Killing. I think I told you, Nosha, as well. I saw Colin, who's Dan's business partner in Laylo, and he lives here in Hamilton. I saw him a couple weeks ago.
Oh, does he? H-Town.
Yeah, I bumped into him. I was like, is that fucking Colin? He had the L hat on. I was like, yeah, that's him.
Sick.
Because he was with the kids and he was dressed different, so I just didn't recognize him. But he seemed a little stressed. I think he's got twins. Colin. Yeah, he seemed like we have to deal with a dog. He had to deal with twin humans. That's a lot. Fuck.
Yeah, 2 humans is enough, mate. One human is enough, I reckon.
Yeah, I know about that. Fucking Christ. So, we got a bunch of fun stuff today. So, Dan, we sorted out the tier stuff, which
beautiful. I think we should, we should jump into that. I think.
Do you want to do that before we do? there's only a couple of quick
You know what?
news
Do it.
things, and then we can go right into the tier thing.
Go on.
All right, we can do that real quick
on,
and then
man.
jump in. So Blueface posted his infant son's dick on Twitter.
What?
Yeah. People are like,
Yeah.
That
Blueface
fucking
did what?
ratchet dude with that crazy bitch who's actually psychotic.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I'm
Yes.
sorry.
But
That's
luckily,
so horrible.
although everyone who shared the pic, it must have been taken down, like shared it and then scribbled over it so you couldn't see it, thankfully. But I didn't understand what he was saying. It was like he was like, get your son's cock sorted first before you talk about blah, blah, blah. And we were like,
It's just so fucking weird, man.
I don't even understand. He was the most offbeat rapper of all time who had like one big song.
Never heard a
maybe.
song of his, actually.
That Thotiana was the big one, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that was like his biggest one.
And I think it even got a remix with like Cardi or some shit on it. Type of
Yes,
thing.
yes.
And it wasn't even good. And he's just, I don't understand how he's in the zeitgeist of the culture. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
It's
The same
gotta
as like
be a
Lil
plant,
Pump.
bro. It's got to be a plant. There's some sort of fuckery
Something
going
to
on.
prop
He
it up.
doesn't.
The
He
ratchet
doesn't really
qualities
make
that both
music.
of those cunts have.
He doesn't make music anymore.
No,
screaming
he's just
fuckery.
some fucking
He's
guy.
just,
It's like a reality
TV.
star.
Yeah, he's reality star. That's what he is.
That's probably
Paid to
That's
do
probably
that.
the answer. I'm not mad
Yeah.
at that. Get your money, but like, I don't know. It's just so funny that it keeps coming up. But I just thought that was pretty obscene and had to bring it up.
That is crazy.
I don't want to spend
that is
time on
crazy.
it because it's just so whack, and it's like I don't want to amplify whackness. But anyway, I thought that was pretty extreme and funny. A couple of sadder things. So Krayzie Bone is apparently in a hospital in LA fighting for his life. He has some sort of was it lung issue or blood issue, like something kind of fucked up. It's I actually forgot what it was. I should have recalled. I should have written that down. But prayers up for Krayzie Bone. He's a legend. Did you get into Bone Thugs and Harmony at all at any point there?
No, not big. I know like Bone Thugs and Harmony are big, but like
Yeah,
Listen to
really.
listen to the first of the month remix with a chick on the hook. It's
Okay.
disgusting. First of the month.
Okay.
Are you sure it's not Thuggish Ruggish Bone you're thinking of?
Nah, I'm thinking
No?
of the remix on the single because I bought it.
I bought it though. Did you buy it? I thought you bought the album.
Maxi single.
Wow. One of you's lying. One of you's lying for the camera.
Usually, Brad has a better Nosh has a better memory than me, so I would.
Well, when I didn't buy many CDs, so when I tell you I bought something, I literally got it. Like, because Craig had fucking 700 CDs, I had about 45.
Wow.
I reckon you had
wow.
less. You had like 20.
No, it was in the 70s, 80s. It was a lot, but like you had fucking.
You did not have 80 CDs. There is no way you had 80 CDs.
I had two whole shelves full of them with two different. I bought the same organizer as you. I had two of them, and they were over two shelves, and I had
sure?
mad left over. Yeah, dude.
Someone's lying.
Someone's lying. We need Pixar
Who's
didn't happen.
lying?
Pixar didn't
Who's
happen.
lying?
Yeah,
Well, ask
fine
mum
about
to
it.
send me a photo. I've got so many, dude.
It's okay. I believe it's fine. It's imagine arguing over that. Either way, like
That's so
big,
funny.
like love to Krayzie Bone, and so if cunts watched 8 Mile, the dude who played Lotto, his name is Nashawn Breedlove. He passed away. I didn't see how though. They just said that he passed. He looked young. He must have been young too, which is fucked. So that's super sad. Did y'all see the Usher halftime show rollout?
No.
So
I saw one video.
One, okay.
was-
So it was okay. So you saw the one. So basically, Usher's doing the Super Bowl halftime show in Feb, and they did a video. So Tiff showed me the first one,
Why
and
would they
basically
announce it now? Sorry,
they did that with to get hype. They did that with the Dre and Snoop
long
one.
away.
They did the exact same thing last year. I think.
Did they?
Yeah, this year was the Dre and Snoop one, right?
September,
Yeah.
dude.
They announced it at the end of the year before. Well, I don't think
Whenever
it's
fall
idiotic as
happens,
much,
people announce some shit.
but it's like people are paying attention again, so you don't want to talk about it in the
Yeah,
summer.
I don't think it's that crazy day in that sense. It's under 6 months away. Like,
Yeah, it's like
they
less
need-
than
they
5.
need to-
October,
they
November,
need to-
December,
yeah,
January.
they need
It's
to
like
get hype.
yeah.
Okay.
So
It's understandable.
so they did 4 videos. They took the intro to the Confessions music video where he's like on the phone to somebody. And the first one was Kim Kardashian, which was weird. And it was like, she's like, yeah, you're doing the halftime show. And he's just like, whatever the response is, like, what are you talking about? Like, and so that was, so Kim did one.
Okay.
And
Interesting.
then there was, I think he's like, the cool ex-football player with the dreads who's funny. Marshawn Lynch, him. He did a good one. His was funny. That was cool. And they're all playing to the same thing and just playing off it. And then someone else, and I think they were a football player too, an ex-football player, and I don't recall who that was because I don't really know cunts. And then the last one,
sportsy.
I'm sports king, but you can't keep track of everything.
You can't
and
get
then,
True.
And then what's his name? And then Usher himself, which is the one that you sent Nosh to the group chat.
Yeah, it was
Usher
funny.
did a him now talking to him in the past, which is pretty funny.
That is hilarious.
Cool rollout.
Enjoyed that.
It's good timing because essentially you think about it from him, he doesn't get paid for it, but fortunately the game is in Vegas. He's doing his Vegas residency, so he is making millions and millions and millions and millions right now. So that'll just amplify.
Residual would just be fucking.
There'll be that for sure, but it'll get attract people to his show. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll want to go see his Vegas show. We wanted to go this year, and we looked at the prices. and like, Jesus
Vegas
Christ!
sucks,
Like,
bro.
Have you been?
I haven't been, but I'm not much of a gambler, and I don't like to drink like that. So,
Do you know what? Okay, so it's fun because it's obscene. Like Vegas is the most. Have you been down?
No, I really want to go
fake.
there. Like, I really want to go.
It's the whole place is a theme park, so it's like you got to look at it, and you don't have to participate in the things that you don't like, right? Like if you
I won't gamble.
We don't gamble. I didn't gamble when I went. I went for like 4 days or something, and like
too long?
The strip is so well. It was probably. I think you could probably do 3, and it's plenty. The strip is so long, and then there's a Fremont Street thing at the top end. So like, there's so much stuff to see. And you can go into almost every place. It's all themed, and it's like there's malls with raining ceilings and like just
wow
sensory overload. And you can just buy a beer or buy a drink in the street. Like it's no stress. It's like. It's very cool and kind of like it feels like one big theme park because you're doing something naughty, like drinking openly in the streets, walk into any store, just sipping a beer, no one gives a fuck. And you don't have to go. I didn't go to a club, so we just went to casinos and walked around. If you sit at a thing and they'll come and give you a free drink, you put $1 in of the cheapest machine, and then people come up and they give you a free drink, and then you can just take it and go.
So it's like Crown Casino, how we did it back in the day, but just everywhere.
Everywhere and on crack, and it's fun. I can imagine we did the reason why it wasn't too long, you probably need 2 days to do that, and then we took 1 day and went on this bus trip with a whole bunch of cons. So the bus driver was like Aussie, Kiwi, and all the rest people, most of them were Australians, and we went to it's not a real place, and we went to Hoover Dam, which goes into Arizona, and then to the Grand Canyon. Now that was fucking amazing. That was the coolest shit ever.
I do that.
So like doing that was 100% worth it, and it was just like that was really fun and really unique. And I never seen like Joshua trees or been in the desert side before, and like everything is just so you're looking at big holes in the ground because the Hoover Dam is massive as well, like massive.
That sounds sick.
And seeing that, so that made it worthwhile. And it's just like a thing of indulgence, and it's just extra and ridiculous. And it's I think you don't need to go there much, but I would recommend.
You've told me on actually going. Period. Now that sounds nice.
It's not
really.
shit.
I've always really wanted to go.
Not shit.
I really want to go.
I would prefer to go to other places if I'm really honest.
Of course,
with you.
but like
but
I had it like X'd off any list. I'm like, fuck that shit.
No. You got to do it. It's like it's just it's the perfect summary of like the extraness of America and what it is. It's just everything's bright and big. There's New York, which is just basically the skyline of New York with a like not quite real size, but fucking big with like a roller coaster around the whole thing, and the Luxor, the big ass pyramid shit, and like Bellagio with the fountain that's fire,
Paris.
and little Caesars and Paris, and all that shit. And I think when I went, I don't even think that was there. I don't remember it being there. And they have the Venetian one with I think around the Paris thing you can go on like the gondola ride, so they've replicated the canals there.
You know what?
It's obscene.
I'd love to go there for the Bellagio fountains.
Yeah, I checked
Ocean's
all that.
11.
It's cool. Yeah, exactly. It's just
That's
cool.
probably the only reason I'd love to go there.
Yeah.
I love Oceans. Yeah.
So you like it, MGM and stuff. I don't know. It's just cool. It'd be cool if it was like an event to go there for, like to go see a fight or a show.
I would love to go
UFC, dude.
UFC there.
UFC
oh my God,
would be so sick. Or like the Adele Vegas thing or the Usher thing. There's Celine Dion, I guess now, so I think she's off that because she's sick. But anyway, Biebs, when he gets there, oof. Oh my God, I'm going to go to every show.
What a dreamboat. Am I right?
He's the GOAT.
I'm all right.
Biebs the GOAT. So, That is Usher. That's pretty cool. The last thing was we had that there was some girl did a video about Californication, the song from Red Hot Chili Peppers that dropped 25 years ago, and she was playing all the lyrics, and we're like, what the fuck? And it's full like what I would consider, some people will call it conspiracy. I call it like truth for the most part. It was because you didn't expect that. They're like a super mainstream, like rock group, but
major label, every machine behind them. But
and it was just like the way they said it is like it's very cool. So I'd like
the visuals that were presented with each part of the lyrics was what made it make sense. It was like it was crazy.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot, and I didn't like all that. I didn't like that album when it came out. I guess it was like probably when I was in high school. Then
it was rinsed. I thought long and hard about this actually through the week. So my thoughts are like, so Red Hot Chili Peppers were so massive in Australia. They were pushed by every single major marketing and media outlet that exists. And they were literally everywhere, so much to the point that I, at a point, hated them.
Yeah, I couldn't stand them.
I was like, fuck off. Like, but then, you know, as time goes on, like kind of like the Offspring, those kind of bands, there's like pop sort of alternative rock, whatever the punk sort of whatever the fuck, they just don't get play anymore. They kind of get put in the background. And like, you know, you go to this one dude's party and some cunt's playing some shit, and all of a sudden it comes on and you actually listen and it's like, what? So like I've had a couple of those moments, but when I saw that video and I was like, wait, the visuals that supported it were very like, I don't know, super coincidental and but very telling of what's going on now. So I actually went, I think it was like 2 or 3 days ago, I brought the song up on YouTube and got the lyrics ready to go. And I'm like, no way these are actually the lyrics. Because it seemed like maybe some
like AI
dodgy cunt had done some AI piss take to piss cunts off and get you down the rabbit hole and doing some you know, waste of time shit. And so I was like, okay. So I went to genius.com. I went to other places that had lyrics up and they were all the same. No one missed a beat. And it was just so crazy because I didn't book that back in the day. Like, and also the mix of the audio isn't as clear. Like the vocals aren't as clear as what a vocal mix would be today in a rock song. So the articulation and the voice isn't there. So I couldn't hear it as much. But when I was reading along with the lyrics, it was like, oh my God, it's quite a hit, man. So Californication, go back and listen to that shit. And I don't know. The visuals from what was the Instagram account? It's fucking so stupid. I think it was That Conspiracy Girl.
Yeah,
Instagram.
Something silly like that.
Which is a stupid name to put because, like, you know, she's
gonna get your shit taken down, bro.
It's a bit of a piss take of that. So
I was trying to find out why you're talking here. Well, hang on, is that it? Here it is. That Conspiracy Girl. Yep.
That, yeah. Cool.
Which is very cool. So that means it was written in the 90s.
Very cool.
Like it dropped
written yonks ago, dude.
That's 1998. It would have come out. I was in like year 11.
Good year.
Great year. Oh, does it get any better? Doesn't get much better than that.
I remember. It's so fucking good.
Fucking killer. So definitely worth listening to. Chili Peppers is sick. I hated them back then too. I liked them in the early 90s with
I liked
Suck
them,
My Kiss era.
Like, yeah.
And Under the Bridge, which is one of the greatest songs of all time. And then hated them through the 90s. They got big, and then I got in. I mean, like, I don't know. Just before I moved here, I got the guitar and started listening to all that shit again. And like,
you could play some of the songs. You could play Under the Bridge. You could play.
Used to be able to, yeah. I don't know anymore.
Yeah, and some of the Metallica songs too. Anyway, that was vibes.
Yeah, it's cool. Sure, it makes me even happy. Like Anthony Kiedis's bio is one of my favorite. I personally ever read as well. It's super killer.
You read how good that book was.
Yeah, it's very good. So that was fun. All right, guys, we're gonna get into something. Preps. So if people, yes, big ups the fucking chili dogs, mate.
Chili dogs, mate.
There's this thing. So Dan came up with an idea. Maybe you explain what we're about to do.
There doesn't need to be much of an explanation. We're doing a tier list. A tier list of, I believe, hip hop albums is right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that's literally it. And I'm guessing, yeah, S is the best, and I can't see the other letter, but
fuck, my audio just fucked because I changed it to this. I didn't realize it turned the audio off. I was gonna
it's fine.
Yeah, no, so I have to take everything from. I could start recording again, but hang on, I can just start recording. Sorry,
no, it's fine. Just stop.
Yeah. Okay, it's working, but all right.
That's so odd that it would change. Oh well.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Now I have to just add camera overlay because someone wasn't here earlier, so I wasn't able to.
Hey,
There we go. All right.
Hey.
Okay, so explain what we're looking at.
So we're doing a hip hop tier list. I don't know exactly from what year the albums are from.
I think they're a big mix of everything.
There are a big mix of everything. There's so many albums. I don't know if we'll be able to do all of them, but
no, we'll just do some of the ones that
we'll do the ones that we know exactly.
So the
is
left
that way to full screen the actual thing? The actual.
I can just zoom in like that.
Okay, no, it's fine. You can leave it as it is. I was just seeing if you could actually full screen it.
Well, because the only thing I'm going to be scrolling.
It's fine. It's all good.
Hang on. Whoa.
Okay, whoa.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so I tried to move across. I can't do it. So just to explain, because I've seen other YouTubers do this and I never understood it. So basically, even if you're listening as well, because you're not going to be like, what are they talking about? We're looking at a
Jump
grid.
onto YouTube, mate.
Jump onto YouTube real quick so you can see it. But basically, this is like a tier list, and they've got A, B, C, D, E, F, and at the very top above A is S. And I never understood why, but S is like God tier, like the best of the best.
It must be like standing for sick cunt or something.
Must do. I don't know what it stands for.
And
of course. And then underneath it, I'm going to scroll down here, and this is why I'm not zooming into the whole thing. We have a whole bunch of hip hop album covers. And what we're going to try and do is populate it. Like, we'll only do it, like, not going to, obviously there's a fuck ton of them here. There's a lot. Maybe we just try and pick some, look how many there are. Fucking hell. Try and stick with, like, you know, some of the classics that we all know, which I think is more fun, or at least that we could argue over. So, for example, and I'm going to start off just to show concept. I think here, so we can see Nas Illmatic here. So obviously, that's not in F tier. That goes to S tier because what is that noise?
Oh, it was the dog.
Dan's got pots and pans.
Okay.
The dog is
okay.
There he is. He's just going crazy.
He's going crazy. Okay. So, for example, Nas in S tier, Illmatic, I don't think anyone would have a qualm.
But can we come to a consensus of everyone agreeing to a specific category?
Could we do best 2 out of 3? Because it's going to be the only
Let's do best 2 out of 3. And also, I want to ask, is S tier non-skip? So a no-skip album? Because you can't get better than
maybe what it is.
Could we put...
skip list.
Because you actually can't put anything above S. So
there's not really going to be...
skip, right?
I'm just trying to think, because I don't know how many albums, even some of my favorite albums have skips. That's the thing.
That is true.
I was going to say, instead of no skip, my suggestion would be certified classic, like undeniable
like
classic.
5 mics, source shit.
Yeah. So like the and you can only really determine a classic. Like, for example, like Drake albums are in here. I don't know if enough time has elapsed to consider any Drake album a classic yet. I think there'll be
the same, maybe.
Nothing Was the Same, and
or
probably
so
Take Care.
Interesting.
It's a mixtape.
Like
anyway.
So that's, I don't know, because classic is
How
like
do we categorize this?
So maybe I think the easiest way to do it is just like S is just like certified classic, like undeniable, and then everything else is just in the order that 2 out of 3 of us agree on.
Let's
probably the easiest way to do it.
Let's fucking do
so, Nas Illmatic, who votes for that being in S tier?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Perfect. All right, I'm gonna cherry pick a bunch of stuff to make this easier.
Exactly. Yeah, because I was thinking that some albums here that I actually don't know.
Okay, how does people feel about Machiavelli from Tupac? Is that one cool to talk about?
That is cool
for an S.
No, in general. Okay, so when I'm saying the album, I'm picking the albums, and then we choose.
And then we talk about it. Yeah, go for it. Go.
So
go just like left to right on those columns, and we'll just. Cool.
Okay, because this is the one I feel like going to next. I'm just going to go to see, because otherwise this will take 3 hours to go through. So, Machiavelli, Tupac, Nosh, where would you put this one?
I need to see the songs on the back. Otherwise, it'll be in.
Sorry, this dog is crying.
A or the B category.
A or B.
A or B.
So when you're not speaking, Dan, just while he's loud, just mute, I guess. But I'm about to ask you anyway. Where would you put Machiavelli, the Tupac album?
If I'm honest, C.
You're a C.
Okay. It's not anything. C to me, C is decent. It
Seems
has,
decent.
but it gets carried by a couple songs. This one, like obviously Hail Mary is like a classic, or To Live and Die in LA.
Yeah.
But like, if I'm honest, everything else is
Kind of
fine.
mid. Okay.
It's kind of mid. I think a lot of people need to be honest with themselves when it comes to Tupac. His greatest
No,
album
that's-
is his
that's a-
best.
I agree.
His greatest album is his best hits. That's what it is. And people don't realize that if they listen to a Tupac album, they won't know 80% of it because they don't know things outside of the hits.
Fair.
So I
So
think
then-
it's a C.
It's a C. And okay.
Yeah.
And Notion said A or B. So does it seem like maybe B is fair? Or do we think that it's still C because those are the only two songs I could personally even think of off it as well without looking
Honestly,
at the...
we can put it in B for now, but then if we put
We
in
can move it,
certain
right?
other things in there, then we're gonna have to move
Then
that.
then we'll notice. And we'll
It's only
be
got
like,
like a handful of songs. Like it's literally got like 5 joints that are just super tight though. So yeah, it probably
Exactly.
might be a C overall.
let's go C. I'm comfortable with that.
But to be
Cool.
fair, even with albums that we forget some of the songs, I'll just Google it straight away.
So,
Okay,
yeah, I'll just-
perfect. So
same
we
thing.
can double check. All right. Let's go 444, Jay-Z.
Ooh, I might put that in A, you know.
Ooh, really?
But
I'd do a
I
B or
feel
a C
like
for that.
it's an injustice to other things that are going
There's
in
a bunch of sick songs on it, but probably
But there
definitely
are
a B.
so many
maybe
good
a,
songs.
definitely
Oh
a B,
my
maybe
goodness.
a A.
I'm cool with B. Y'all cool with B?
Okay, we'll
Yeah,
put B
cool.
for now.
We'll put it there for
I feel like all of these,
it's
even
tough, though.
even S are we can argue about, as in like we could change them afterwards. Sorry,
Okay.
if we like what you
okay.
said, Dan. If we go and see something else that like we're gonna put that album with it,
Popeyes.
and then we're just like, oh, that makes no sense. Then we can shuffle it around.
Fuck a B.
This one, Kanye West, 808s and Heartbreak. I'm gonna suggest S tier for this one.
Oh
Shit.
Because
okay.
Right, I
It
know,
changed
yeah.
the game. It changed everything. For like, he wasn't the first to use autotune, but he was the first rapper to do a full album just in autotune. I don't think Wayne had done a full album in
So
autotune.
you're talking
prior
like
to this.
influential status is the reason why you're giving this one an S.
Yes, and I think there's some of the best written songs, and they're so simple. I think it was particularly because he came off Graduation, which was so big and like
He went
lofty
the
and
full other
triumphant.
direction.
Complete other direction. His mum had passed away in between then. He was supposed to do Good Ass Job. That never came out, so he did this instead. And, you know, Say You Will is one of the greatest songs ever. Heartless is just incredible. Like, I'd be S, and if cunts aren't cool with S, then I'd go A.
For me, it's tough because if that's an S or A, that means almost every other Ye album can go in S or A.
Yeah,
in my
exactly.
opinion.
I agree.
So I
cool
don't
with that.
know if I would be comfortable putting that in A because I feel like there are way better ones.
Okay.
In my opinion.
I'd say
But
B.
your reasons are valid. But
I'm
think
cool with
your
B for now.
reasons are outside of the track list.
Gotcha. Okay, I think that's very fair. Maybe if
That's
we
what
try
I'm
and
saying.
stick to...
Interesting.
No,
game.
but you, like I said, it's valid. You can say that, and
Okay.
if that holds weight in another album, then we can put that wherever. You get me?
I totally get you. Comfortable. I'm not basically married to anything, but I like this discussion. Let's pop it in B for now.
Pop you and B.
Let's do Tupac All Eyes on Me.
Oh,
I also think
Okay.
C for this one because I think that it's 2 CDs and there's no such thing as a 2 album that doesn't have filler. Like a double album that's...
very true. You know
It's
what?
got some
Yeah,
classics on it.
Yeah.
it has class. Like this has way more classes than Machiavelli.
Way more
more.
classes than Machiavelli.
Because
Yeah.
So,
in my opinion,
you
if
could argue
this
B
is
for
a
this.
C,
Yeah.
You
if
could
this
argue
is a
B.
C,
Yeah,
Machiavelli
was
has
it
to be a
California
D.
Love?
Gotcha.
Everything. Yeah, put it in B.
Put in B. All right. Loving it.
Wow.
You're good.
Oh.
Now, Outcast, Outcast Equimini.
Shit.
No. I'm going to suggest S tier. This is a 5 mic album in the source, and I think it's one of the greatest albums of all time. It's avant-garde. It's got everything. Exceptional rapping, singing.
Oh my god.
Guests.
This is
12-minute
an A.
songs.
A or a S.
Yeah.
I understand why it would be S. It's
Oh.
not S for me, but if I get outvoted, then I'm happy.
Should
I'm
we
happy
put
with
A
it.
for now then? Because as a bit of
Okay.
a happy...
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's cool.
We can
Okay.
do that, but I would like to bring
So
up.
good though. It's in a good spot.
Okay.
I would like to
Astro
bring
World.
up the.
What a fun
the
game
topic.
we're playing, kids. What a fun game.
This is good.
I know, right?
Hey?
I want to bring up Tupac, guys. I want to bring up Tupac.
It's Tupac, actually.
Apocalypse Now, you mean, or you want to just talk about?
No. I want to talk about the 2 albums there, because tell me if I'm being a hater, yeah.
Okay.
But what you said about 2 CDs and 1 album, I listened to All Eyes on Me thinking, yeah, this guy's amazing, and I listened to it, I was like, like you can tell he was in the studio for 5 minutes and just left. So
that's what
hear me out.
prolific rappers do.
But call me a hater. But I'm thinking, All Eyes on Me C, Machiavelli D.
Let's just put it there for now. I'm cool with that. I don't really have a lot of pushback, to be honest. So, I think it just means more for me and Nosh. Like, I remember when he passed. I remember when he got shot both times. I had a huge framed poster on the wall. Like, Pac was a big deal for me. So to me,
Dahn had one in his room as well.
Okay, so I mean, like, you know what I'm saying. When it means a little more, it's you're going to be more passionate about it. But I'm also willing to sort of, because this is a consensus between 3 of us. This is not my list, so I'm okay with that.
Word. Plus the classics on that are insane.
Yeah, exactly. So we could call that. I'm trying to like speed it up and maybe like I feel like I'm yapping on too much about each one because we're already at 50 minutes. So good, I guess we can write this out still for the rest of the pod. Who cares?
Yeah, we can write it out for the rest of the pod. It's a long thing. We don't need to rush it. This can be the pod.
So let's do something different. Travis Scott, Astro World.
Oh,
Zed, we have that.
A, are you crazy?
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Okay.
This album's incredible.
So you're A. Nosh, what would you say?
Like a Z?
F.
So you're F. Okay. Do you know what? I think it's actually brilliant.
I'm just being a cunt. I have no idea what's even on that. Let me Google it.
So that has like sicko mode.
He's got nothing for me. Travis
Sicko
Scott, what's it called?
Stop trying to be God.
Astro World.
Astro World.
I
probably
slaps.
only know the singles we heard them on the internet.
Stargazing, Butterfly Effect, Can't Say. This album is amazing, and
it's
the
got
features
bangers,
as well.
For sure.
The features. It's got Frank Ocean. It's got.
Yeah, those words that I mean. Oh, I know Sicko Mode. That's it. That's the only one I know off this thing as far as knowing the song name.
So how's C for a happy medium?
Just like I have no input. I'll give it a 0 at this point.
No, you know, if Nation has no input on it, let's take it out. Because I feel like
no point.
If you don't know it, then we'll leave it.
I mean, I'm sure.
Which is fair.
I'm sure I won't think it's like fucking 10 out of 10. I'll probably give it like a 3 out of 10 or a 4.
Okay, so let's let it go.
I don't know. Just like I don't want to be.
No, it's fine. If we can, let's just do it in the interest of moving on.
Yeah, some of these albums won't be valid.
Recognize that.
I'm going to say the album, we have to agree on the album first. Well, how about, there's a bunch of Tribe Called Quest albums here. Now, I was never a huge fan of them, but never heard anything.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I probably know singles, but like...
Okay, I was going to suggest Midnight Marauders, because that one has like a award tour and stuff, and that's the only Tribe album I own, I think, which I love it, but happy to not...
That's fine.
To leave that one out. What about Big L, Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous?
Ooh, wait. Let me just make sure I know the...
that was the first album, and it's a little more
I believe I have listened to it.
Okay.
Let me just make sure I have. Okay.
That one's like a little more...
Oh, no, this isn't the one with the...
No, you would have listened to the Bigger Picture.
Nah. Yeah. Okay, I haven't listened to this one.
So we'll skip that. What about Enter the Stage, Black Moon? I imagine you probably haven't heard that, Dan.
I don't know who Black Moon is.
Okay, no problem. Frank Ocean, Blonde.
That's a great album. That is a very good album.
Do you have thoughts on that, Nosh?
I mean,
enough
I'm sure
to
I love it.
Like enough to give an opinion.
If I have a look at the song names,
so you're Pink and White, Nikes, Knights.
Oh yeah, I mean, dude, this cunt's. I remember exactly. I was working at fucking Lids at Fairview, and this used to run. This whole album was all over it. The playlist I used to listen to in the store, I used to. So it's cool. It's chill. I'm about it.
Okay. Give me a letter.
B.
I was going to say a B or a C. Yeah.
I'm cool with B.
Yeah.
B it up.
Let's put B and then we can decide. All right.
Cool,
beautiful.
Cool.
One I saw here. What about Busta Rhymes' The Coming? Pause.
Oh yeah. I have listened to that.
Classic.
That is a fucking sick album.
Letters?
A or a B?
Let's give it A. What about Carter 3, Wayne?
Ooh. A or a...
It's A or
I'd say
S,
B,
right?
just because that's the
A
one
or
with
a B,
Lollipop,
yeah.
and it started to get a little bit like poppy
Little
from
commercial.
that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
A or a B?
Okay.
B?
Cool.
I understand what you mean.
Yeah. Cool with B.
I understand.
Is that got Amelia on it and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, think
We
of the
could-
heavyweight singles, but we'll come back to it.
We could. You know what? Let me put it at A because we got a few Bs. Big Pun, Capital Punishment.
Oh, lyrically, like put it in a fucking A.
That
A
is
like A
great
or
album.
a maybe B if we don't all agree.
What do you think, Sue?
I would say B, for me.
B?
Okay.
I'm happy with B. B is good. It has some
There it
great
is.
songs in it.
It's got some classics.
Yeah.
It's got so many good. Yep.
Frank Ocean, Channel Orange.
See, that's better than the other
I
one.
think that might be S tier.
That could be S. You know?
That's easily an A
that.
for me, and I don't even listen to him that much. But when he's on, I'm like, yes, go cunt.
I think this is such a classic.
Oh my!
I've heard this
Yeah.
album almost more than any other album in my life because Tiff played it non-stop.
Is it like a car thing or a cleaning the house thing, or is it a relaxed
Every
thing?
single day on repeat for like 5 years. I don't think I'm exaggerating. Like, I've never heard anything more than that fucking album because Tiff just would not stop playing.
So good, like,
but it is
That's crazy.
Super Rich Kids is such a good song.
Yeah,
That's
Pink
very
Matter,
funny. Yeah.
Lost,
Pyramids, Bad
Pyramids.
Religion, Forrest Gump. So many good songs.
There's some joints. Let's leave it at A for now.
True.
But
I know a lot of that album without even wanting to actually like
to check it.
know it. Yeah.
Okay.
Always around.
Okay. We'll leave it at that at A for now. Next, Common, B.
S.
Oh. Guys.
S or A, dude. I fucking love that album.
I was going to put
even
S or
talk to
A
me
for
about it.
sure. Like,
It's got,
Kanye produced, like...
90% of it?
Yeah, it's spectacular, in my opinion.
Don't even talk to me about it.
But to get...
I
I'd
couldn't
say
get more goosebumps from certain songs. Like,
would you
fucked.
Would you put A then at least, Dan? If we're not going S?
You have to do it. I'll punch you in the face, dude.
Just... You're back into a corner, guys. You're back. Like for me,
so sorry. I'm gonna punch you into a corner if you say.
You know, I know it's good. It's just not for me. That's what it is. So I feel like maybe
when was the last time you heard it?
Probably last year. I probably do need to revisit it, but when I did visit it, it was just kind of like I didn't understand the hype that you guys were putting around it, and I was listening to it. I was like, this is. Okay,
yeah,
like maybe I was deaf at that time, but like
Possibly.
yeah,
Sounds
I
like
just
it.
for me, I don't know if I could put it above a D kind of thing. But you know what?
We could put it in B then, if that's because if you want to even it out.
No, because you don't need to even it out. Two votes outweigh one. So if it's an A for you guys, then it's an A.
Okay. Let's keep that. And once again, we could move it. Do we want to do "Cruel Summer" from Kanye, or "Good Music," or is that probably not a good one to put in this?
That's Kanye.
It was a great collaborative effort from everybody. That's got some like great singled out joints.
Yeah,
I don't know it well enough, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, I might skip that. What about Cypress Hill Black Sunday?
Oh, let's go. That's an A or a S because that's one of those classics. Like, don't even skip it. Everything. It's one of those albums where you like if you had it on vinyl, you know.
It just hit 30 years this year.
It's like a novel.
30 years. Wow.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that shit, dude. I love that shit.
Okay, it is great.
I will give it an A or an S depending on how you feel.
Dan?
I'd go B, but obviously B's my final answer, guys. There you go.
I would say A or S as well.
So A because
let's just put it A.
It's A or S.
A or S. Okay. Do we want to do the first Cypress Hill album, or do we want to skip that, like the self-titled?
I've never listened to the first one.
Okay,
it's too old school. If Dan doesn't know it, then yeah. No.
Okay. What about If You're Reading This Is Too Late?
Oh,
sick.
That is a sick album.
I'll give that an A or a B.
That's an A. A or B is a good. Yeah, that's a good.
I'd say let's do B.
Because it's definitely not his best, but there are some songs which I revisit.
It's definitely his best, but it's ridiculousness.
I revisit a lot of the songs from that. Like
Nothing Was the Same was better than that one, but
yeah.
So then there's actually a few Drizzly albums here. They don't have Nothing Was the Same for some reason, but they got Take Care, Thank Me Later, and Views.
Thank Me Later is better than fucking all of those.
Take Care is a bit more of a
Views.
Honestly, I really didn't get into Take Care. What's to do it with me?
Neither did I. I didn't get into any of these 3 albums at all. But I'm willing to rank. Let's pick one of them to do.
Which one? On the board?
Yeah, like which one would you choose if you're gonna pick one of these in the
If I had to listen to one right now, and if I had the one I'm most familiar to, it would definitely be Views. But
okay.
Obviously, it's different for you guys.
What's on Views again?
Yeah, give us a couple songs off Views.
Let me get you the list of tunes. It's got Grammys with Future. It's got Faithful, Summer's Over Interlude, Feel No Ways, Hype, You With Me.
I don't know a single one of these songs.
No idea.
9 Views, Keep the Family Close, West the Road Flows.
West the Road Flows is sick. Okay. That's me and Nosh don't have enough to listen to that, so it'd probably be Take Care or Thank Me Later. I Take Care, like Marvin's.
Take Care is a classic. Yeah, it's a serious classic.
Yeah, did you see that video on Instagram of some cunt going off?
Yeah, and he was
concert to Marvin's room. It was so funny.
Inappropriately dancing to
he was
like that.
Aggressively dancing to the chillest song ever. Anyway,
do we want to? Okay, I would say Take Care. I'll be comfortable with B. Oh no, you know what? I'm gonna say
check her into C, mate.
C.
Yeah.
C or a D, mate.
Are you guys serious?
We're not Drizzly fans like you.
Okay, you know.
I guess we outvoted you already. So
2v1.
Okay, Dr. Dre, The Chronic, and Chronic 2001.
Both of them are an S or an A.
I think The Chronic is undoubtedly an S.
The Chronic is definitely an S, and the
Chronic 2001 is an A.
It has to be. Well, I think most people, I swear to God, most cunts would call that an S because 2001, because, dude, how big was that in comparison numbers wise? That has to be an S. And then I reckon anyway, the amount of commercial success that shit brought to hip hop as a whole is almost, how the fuck do you count that? That was one of the most influential records. I think The Chronic needs to come and just swap those around.
Dan?
You swap them around. Interesting.
Like, I personally think I love The Chronic because it's so shaping for me and C and whatever. But as far as numbers and like who was a part of 2001, like, you know, Royce of 5'9" and Jay-Z and Snoop and
yeah, Snoop was on there. Shit? Well, I don't know about writing, but like Eminem wrote a lot on there.
Eminem, yeah, dude, the I don't know. I think the overall numbers and success from 2001 album is.
Why don't we just put them both in S-Tier then?
Because they're both so up there.
I don't think
they're not both. They're not both S. One's A S. For sure.
Which one's not?
Okay, let's just take a vote and just go from that. Nosh, you're voting. The S-Tier is 2001.
Just because,
it's okay. You don't have to explain it. Just
because I get it. And shit. Like, I love them both, but like, fuck.
Okay, so let's just vote. I think The Chronic should be S, and I think the way I had it, I prefer. So let's see what the vote is. Dan?
I think the Chronic should be S too.
Then, okay, and then
that's it.
Especially because I remember it was a big thing that people were saying Dre fell off, and then but obviously he didn't fall because that Chronic 2001 was amazing. So I don't know
how my last album was The Chronic.
Exactly.
Dan,
did you ever hear Bone Thugs and Harmony? I know we're talking about it before. East 1999.
No, never.
No? Okay,
fantastic.
No problem. Eminem Slim Shady LP.
Ooh, type. That's an A.
Oh, that could be an A actually.
I think it's an A. I saw the video. You know, on the Samsung TVs where like I guess you probably don't know, but there's this. It's like they have its own cable built into it.
It's weird, man.
And we found a 90s channel that plays music videos just from the 90s. So whenever you turn on the TV, it defaults to now this channel. We made it. Mm-hmm. So like the other day, like I just don't give a fuck. Video came on. And like I hadn't seen that in forever.
Wow.
And I was like, all right. And I was like, oh yeah, this slaps. Like it's ridiculous when you actually hear like how intense it is. Yeah. Bring that like Jim Grady. I'm an M80. You look like that Kim lady. I'm buzzing.
And Jody does.
Yeah. So Okay.
Honestly, it is amazing, and it does have. I want to say my favorite Eminem song of all time, "Guilty Conscience."
Yeah.
Oh,
So
classic.
Brain Damage also is ridiculous.
This is an A. This is, and it has My Name Is, which is just an instant classic. So it's kind of like
true. Good sample
Wow.
from My Name Is too.
We're packing up the A's right here. I love it.
Yeah,
all right, so there's a whole bunch of ones
packing
here.
up the A's. Pause. No.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, you're right. That's a good pause. All right,
that is
so
a good one.
To maximize, because I'm looking down the list and there's so many ones. If we keep talking about them, we'll be here for an hour. So let's just go. Like I'll say, let's just move. Like I'll be like this album, and then if we've all heard it, we agree. Then it's like just say what you want it to be. So, DMX, Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood.
Wow.
Yes, fire.
B.
B, because
B.
I also
Cool.
need to compare it to what's in A.
Correct. I think that's exactly the answer. B. Perfect. DMX, It's Dark and Hell is Hot.
Oh. See, also like a.
I'd say B.
Also, yeah.
You know, I'm gonna let me just check the songs that are on this album.
Rough Riders Anthem.
You can hear the same one.
How It's Going Down.
I'm seeing
Where My
it.
Dog's
I
At.
can see it.
Is that one? Where My Dog's At?
Yeah, B as well for sure.
I think B. I think B is.
Okay, B's fair. B's fair.
Okay. The Fugees, The Score.
Oh,
Ooh.
A or S. That's timeless shit, dude.
It is
that's
timeless.
Like
it is seriously timeless. But would I put it in S? I wouldn't put it in S.
I'd say A then.
Yeah,
I think
cool.
I'm torn between A and B. So
Okay, A it is. Love it. I don't know if this one here, The Game, is this Game documentary or is this documentary 2?
That's documentary 1, isn't it?
If that's number 1, let's talk about that.
Tires,
because I think the second one, it's the black background, isn't it? Documentary 2 or the second album.
And he's got his son on the cover. Of the next one.
Okay. So documentary Game.
Documentary is the OG with the white background. That one's definitely an A or a B if you cunts are fucking around.
Honestly, How We Do is a classic. Hate It or Love It is a
Dreams
banger.
It's one of those things like that's an album. It had skits in it. It had feeling. It's like a novel. Like you listen to on the vinyl, it's one side, the next side's a different vibe. Like that's like a novel album that we miss these days. That's got some shit.
I think I'm happy with that in A.
A's good. Yeah, I'm happy with an A. Definitely not an S, unfortunately, but that is a really fucking good album. That's one of those ones you bump in the car and like feel like a sick cunt.
Yes.
Going to McDonald's there, you get your chicken nuggets, you know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean?
50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying.
That's an A for sure.
That's an A
or an S for some people, but S
for me. I'd put it lower, but if you guys
I know you would put it lower, but I think it's incredible. It has one of my favorite Eminem features on there as well. It's just so sick.
Okay.
I think it's
Patiently Waiting.
Yeah, Patiently Waiting.
Yeah.
Sick.
All right. Kanye West, Graduation.
S.
A.
S.
Goat.
Well, you know what? I'm going to go A.
We have to bear in mind as well.
Okay.
S, there is nothing better.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. You're right. I got excited. I'm just pulling up a couple albums that I want to add in here to keep them go. Oh my gosh. Well, here's an obvious one.
Yeah. Here we are. Put that in S. Don't even say it.
Not even going to talk about it. For people who don't know, we're talking about the college dropout from the GOAT.
It's just
Mr. West.
Obvious.
If you're still listening on Apple Podcast or Spotify or anything,
head over to the YouTube just to watch this part because this is more entertaining on YouTube for sure. Jizza Liquid Swords.
Ooh, A or B.
Guys, this.
I'm cool with A.
I'm very torn between A and S, but it's not like it is so fucking good. It's so good, but I don't think it's better than. I don't think it's on the same level as what's in S.
Gotcha. That's a fair. There you go. That's a good metric. Mobb Deep, Hell on Earth.
Oh, it's a A or a B.
I say A, not even a fucking question.
Like an A, yeah. Cool.
All right,
you know what? You've made
that's high school.
That's high. Oh yeah, tell me about it. All right, what do we got? Oh, The Roots, Illadelph, Half-Life.
Oh, I love this album.
That's an A.
I think it's an A.
That's an A, or well, There are some filler songs in there, in my opinion.
There are
That's
some
why
fillers.
I might put it in
maybe
B.
a B.
Let's go B.
But
Let's go
like,
B.
it
I like
is
that.
All right.
the good songs are fucking good.
I want to spread things out a bit more, so I'm actually more interested in A's and B and B's and stuff.
Let's get some shit albums on there.
Okay, I was thinking about that too. I'm actually. What about? Oh, here we go. I'm just trying to pull some stuff up that. Oh, here we go. Yes, bitch. All right. What about Nas?
Yes.
It Was Written.
Ooh.
I
think it's A.
Album. Let me be honest.
Oh, that's the one with Street Dreams. If I Ruled the World.
Yeah, it's an A.
I do know this album.
It's got some filler, so I think it's A. But over time, when it came out, nobody liked it, and then for the most part, and then over time, it's become, I think, like undoubtedly like one of his best albums for sure. Lauryn Hill, Miseducation.
Oh,
that's an A.
That's an A for
sure.
Kendrick Lamar, Damn.
That's an A.
Oh,
I'm gonna say
no. I think
B.
C.
C. You know what? Thank you. I thought you guys would do it. I was trying to be nice. I want C.
You know what? I do like this album though.
I do like
this album, but like, I look at everything else and I'm just like, I don't know if I really fuck with his music that much anymore.
Yeah,
I really don't know if I fuck with his music like that. He's good. He is so
good, but it's like, C it is. Love it. This is good. That's fun. I'll try and see if some ones that we've all heard that maybe we don't like. What about Kanye Late Registration?
Honestly, that was one of the more forgettable albums for me. So
yeah, I'd say I'd be cool with B for that.
Like a B or C is fine on
Let's
my
go
end,
C.
but whatever Notion.
Notion.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yep. Black Star, self-titled.
It's a good album.
It's an A or a B. Ridiculous.
I'm cool with a B.
Yeah,
you know what?
B's good for me, but like,
okay, I'd almost go C on this one.
That's
to
like,
be honest.
that's
honestly, I was
MC
thinking
display. That's like
I was thinking. Same.
Not many rappers in that category. Like, oh wait,
I would argue C. I think you're right, Nosh, as far as the quality of the rapping. The reason why it came on, listening to Little Brother on Spotify, the new songs, and then as it went to it plays similar music, it played a bunch of songs from this, and Redefinition slaps. But there's a lot of other songs that I just think it's kind of boring. It's a bit of a boring album.
Okay, that's fair. There is a couple of skips. Yeah.
Okay, let me see what else is.
Let's do
Mobb Deep, Infamous.
Oh yeah,
let's do that. Then I'll let you choose. Sorry, Dan. I'm taking over on the choosing. Mobb Deep, Infamous. Yeah. Anyone have any thoughts on that one?
I'm happy with an A. It's got one of their most famous songs of all time.
Yeah,
and one of the greatest verses.
Yeah. Okay, guys, pick. Do you want Eminem show?
I want Future Dirty Sprite 2.
Notion would. I was going to mention it, but Notion wouldn't have heard it.
Never heard it.
Go for it, boys.
Well,
of course I would have heard it. Like I would have heard like a couple of songs and be like,
you know what? You would have heard a few.
Pop it in a Z for me.
I'd be cool with like D.
I'd be cool with
D pause.
Good pause. That's really
D me up.
Guys, let's be honest. It's quite close to A.
It's
quite close to A. It's quite
the
close.
album. The album is called Purple Sprite.
Dirty Sprite 2.
It's called DS2. It's got
DS2.
DS2. Stick Talk, Slave Master, Where You At? Thought It Was a Drought. Fuck Up Some Commas.
I think D is being generous.
Yeah, this is horrible, dude. Like, what are you talking about?
I think, guys, come on. Guys.
It's a Z thing, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
Notorious B.I.G. Ready to Die.
That's an A.
That's definitely an A or a B.
Let me check.
Depending on how packed you want to keep A.
A's pretty rammed right now.
Oh no, we're gonna have to move stuff out of A eventually.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna have to look back at it and think, are we?
Forget max 2 rows. We're gonna split us.
Yeah.
No, we don't need to do a max thing, but it's kind of like,
no.
Are these really A? That's what we need to do. We need to take a step back.
We'll take a look afterwards once we'll give it because we're basically almost at the end of our usual time, so we'll keep going for like 5 more minutes and then we can spread them out more. So we'll put Ready to Die in A. There's a few other good ones I just noticed.
Doggy Style.
Oh, Doggy Style's on here? Well, that's an S, unquestionably. Where is it?
100% S.
Oh, there it is.
Near Drake in the middle, yeah.
Yeah, got him.
Yeah, that's the S with the fucking... That should be first.
Done. Dan, I don't know if you had any thoughts on that, but tough shit, even if you did.
Yeah, fair enough. Can we do Drake Scorpion, please?
Yes.
Oh, I like that, actually, yeah, real good. That'd probably be A for me.
I think that's like a B. Like
probably okay. So B.
I'm cool to put it a B.
That's
like
on my. I have
good.
a phone. It has like Elevate and stuff on it, right?
Yeah. It's not his
Andrew's Rose
best,
and
but...
stuff.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's an album I actually know songs. He has 3 or 4 songs when he raps on those samples that are looped with minimal drums, and he raps like Fonte, and you can tell the Fonte influence from Drake because he's actually said,
he had fun. He's loved Fonte.
It's like
the intro
time,
on that album. The intro is just so stupidly good.
Disgusting.
Like Survival is so good.
No These drums, intros are always
stupid on the lyrics. He's fucking sick cunt.
So
that's when I love Drake, bro. Like when he absolutely raps his tits off, I'm like, fucking let's go, cunt.
He does.
And he fucking goes. I'm here for that kind of rap.
I'm here for it.
Okay, let's keep.
I got a suggestion.
Okay.
J. Cole KOD.
Oh, I couldn't give a shit about that album. I don't even know where
that is. Top left of your screen.
Here.
There you go. No, right. That right.
That one.
That one.
Oh
that
yeah,
one,
there it is. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That one to me,
Like a C.
A D. Honestly, I just think it's not that good.
Cool.
It's fine. Like just some songs are decent.
Okay.
50 Cent Massacre.
Yeah.
A good D.
That's a D, bro.
D. Pause. Most Def Black on Both Sides.
Well, listen to that recently, actually.
B, you're right.
A B.
I'd say like a B.
He has that rock song in it.
Yeah.
Really weird.
But like, there's so many classics on that one, so that's almost an A for cunts, you know what I mean?
Outcast AT Aliens.
I'd never listened to it, if I'm honest.
Never heard it. A, I'd be with Nosh on that.
Yeah.
Eminem, I think this is the Marshall Mathers LP.
Oh, A.
Oof, that's an A. Yeah.
That's an A. Beautiful.
Ridiculous.
So fucking good.
Tell me if anything. There's a bunch that I saw before.
Reasonable Doubt.
Oh,
S.
there it is. S.
Yeah. Sorry.
Are we doing S for that? Yeah.
Yeah, not even a question. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it has to be.
There is some skips on it, but like,
it's too influential. It's too untouched. It's too ridiculous. It's too classy. It's out of its head.
Out of its head.
Let's pick like 3 to 5 more. I feel like I've been picked. There's Watch the Throne, Supreme Clientele.
Let's do Iron Man.
Iron Man? I think, yes, Iron Man. I did see that before. Where
top of your screen. Top middle.
Top. There she is. Beautiful.
There it is. That's an A. Or
okay.
I wouldn't. I'd say C.
I go C. I think it's got too many skips.
Too many skips. Some songs are just not that good. But the good songs are really fucking good.
Cool.
Oh, there's the one. Big L, The Big Picture.
Oh, that's a great album. I put that B or A.
I'd say B because I think it still has some skips.
B's cool.
B's cool. What else we got? Oh, okay, we're actually down the bottom here. I'm just.
Supreme Clientele.
Yeah,
let's go.
And Raekwon. Cuban Links.
Cuban Links.
Both of those are both A's.
Cuban Links is definitely at least an A. Like, it's got some of the greatest songs of all time on it. Supreme Clientele, I would say B, actually, for this one, to be honest. I know you loved it, Nosh. It wasn't meant for me.
Dude. I loved it so much, dude.
I never really loved Ghost that much.
Ghost is the best. Listen to it again. Have a glass of wine. Get your best mink on. Get your best Yeezys on.
Let's go.
Dance with Tiffaz and Barrington in the fucking lounge room. You'd be like, I'm a fucking gangster, bro. You'd be like, you know what? That's
how it's going to go down.
It's a mood. I think Ghost is a mood.
I want to look at some Fs and some Es, so let's scroll down. So
we'll put this under B. All right, let's just get a couple like ones that are shit. Oh, what about 6ix9ine?
Oh, wait, where is it? I can't say. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's a terrible
Future,
album.
actually, he's above Future.
No, way
below.
So 6ix9ine is hitting F.
That's a terrible.
I'm just getting down.
What about I know. Oh, I wish they had Chance the Rapper, The Big Day, or something like that.
They do have Chance the Rapper. They do. He's on here somewhere.
Yeah, I've got it here. Acid Rap.
Just put in E. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I just. Oh, they got Chief Keef.
It's just not for me. That's all. Chief Keef A.
No,
Chief Keef's
stop
amazing.
it. More Life. More Logic.
More Life is interesting because it's like basically a playlist.
Yeah,
I think it's one of my favorite Drake albums.
Same.
I'm putting that in A.
No,
I think it's amazing.
That's cool.
A, sure. Let's look for some other. I'm trying to look at ones that they've actually done a pretty good job of. Like, I guess the 6ix9ine was like the lulls here, but
there are quite a few bad albums, but you guys wouldn't know them. I don't think.
What about Watch the Throne?
That's a.
I guess C.
A B, I'd say. I think C is a bit harsh. I
You're a
don't
B,
know.
yeah.
What do
I
you
go B.
guys think?
I'm done with B. I think it actually it was just got a little played out.
Big
Oh,
singles.
that's the only thing. Yeah, it got super played out.
We got
Let's do
yeah.
Tyler the Creator, Wolf.
Oh, I did see something like that. Is it this one?
No, on
No.
your right.
Here.
Right.
There you go. That
I-
album is so good in my opinion.
Wolf, where would you want it? I don't really have an opinion. What's on it?
I'm gonna find out now. It has Answer, the song with Pharrell. You know, the one that he's rapping about his dad. Tamale. It's got Colossus, Cowboy, Domo 23.
No
You
idea.
don't know these songs?
No.
Oh, okay. What Tyler album did you like?
I didn't really listen to Tyler like that.
I thought you
Like,
loved Tyler.
Same.
I think he raps good, but I didn't really listen to his music. I think I've listened to all of the albums one time each, but I never went back and listened to them again. So I don't really
Born
have an
Sinner.
opinion. Huh?
Your cursor is currently next to a Playboy Carti album.
Oh, that's gonna
So
be
if you,
F.
if
Is
you
it
go
this one?
down, no,
Go to
down,
Born
down one
Sinner.
more, and then left,
They call
and then up
Straight left.
one.
That
There
one?
you go.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's a Playboy Carti album.
So that's gone F.
Zed.
Yep. I wish we had Z.
F.
I did see actually.
Born
My.
Sinner.
I'm even gonna
Oh,
mention
come on,
My-
I'm Born Sinner. I
Oh.
think you'd put that in A as well.
Born Sinner. I
Dark
put
Twisted
in A.
Fantasy. Best.
That was and
The
there's
fuck?
Yeezus here as well.
Shit.
Hold up. I've lost.
Oh, Nothing Was the Same, is there?
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
All right,
That should go A for sure.
100% easily.
And that means More
Nice.
Life should not be A.
Oh, guys,
But we'll talk about that in a sec.
guys.
Let's do one or two more. What else we got
Okay,
here? What
let's
else we got?
do,
There's Yeezus. I don't know if that's interesting. Oh, Pablo.
Ooh, Life of Pablo would be interesting.
Yes,
I
Pablo
think
is
it's
like
one of my favorites, but I don't think it's as good as some of the albums in A or
Weird as
S.
fuck. That's a C for me.
I really like that album, to be fair, but
I wouldn't
I'm
give it
just
A.
doing
I give it B or C.
Comparison.
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of vibe,
Comparatively,
you get me?
it's
I put B.
okay. We do that. There were other ones that I saw that I thought might be cool, but I think maybe fuck it. We'll just move on.
Notion said Born Sinner.
Yeah,
Far
where is
left.
that? Far left. Oh, here we go. Where would you put Born Sinner, Nosh? B.
Probably a B, dude.
Yeah, I'm cool with B.
Really?
Ridiculous.
You wouldn't put that in for me. I'm thinking either A or S.
No.
But the only reason
mean,
why
like,
I wouldn't put
There's
it
a
in S
lot
is
of songs in there, dude. I don't know. But, like, come to get mad if you if I
a
say.
really good album.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. This is what I feel like. That might be enough. There was a couple things. Roots, Things Fall Apart. Wayne Carter 2. Oh my gosh.
Oh, my God. S.
It's not S. It's A.
That's not S.
It's not. It's A. Yeah. True.
You're just getting too excited. Don't you?
Fair enough. I did get excited.
All right.
You're
Choose.
too
You guys
excited.
choose one more each, and
I
then
have
we'll.
to piss so bad, and I'm trying to, like, just hang on to the end of the show.
Go
we're almost
piss,
done.
go piss.
Nah, I'll hang on.
Let
My
me
back teeth
think.
are floating as we.
Oh, should that'll
as
be
we
enough?
play.
That's enough, and then we can just argue quickly about the rest. That's probably
All right, let's go check the list.
all right. So let's check the list now. So, are we all cool with the S tiers? Nas, Illmatic, Dr. Dre, The Chronics,
Oh, yeah.
Kanye, College Dropout, Snoop, Doggy Style, Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt, Kanye, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Fuck yeah.
I'm cool with all these.
You know what? I am maybe not the Chronic because maybe that's just because I'm not as familiar with it as the others, but I'm overall happy.
Okay,
I'm overall
perfect.
happy.
On A, is there anything we want to move out of A? Once again, if you're listening, probably check the YouTube.
Up or down?
Up or down doesn't. Well, I imagine that I don't think there's anything here. Any of us would all be agreeing on putting in S. I don't think there's anything else that deserves S in this particular. thing.
What's the one next to the Games album? I can't see because my camera's
Fuji's
in
the
way.
score,
Oh, no,
or
right.
is Graduation Kanye? Yes, I'm sorry, I can tell. Here, let me. If I go like, let me
That's
go
fine,
like
that's
that,
fine.
so it's in the middle.
Oh yeah, there you go. I can see it properly. Thank you. Honestly,
So,
out of these albums, you know what? If it was me, and this is just if it was me, my opinion. Please respect my opinion, guys. I might put a Cremini down one, Mobb Deep, Hell on Earth down one,
Oh my goodness.
Common B down two.
Oh my gosh.
It pissed me off.
Stab me, one of you.
I'm just. I think that's all I would do in B. But
okay, well, that's enough for Dan on the show. Thanks very much for joining us.
All right, it's been a good one.
Forever and
Thanks,
more,
guys.
and take it easy.
All right, take care, guys, and
get a dog up here, basically.
Right. So I don't know if I have any qualms with this A list right here. I feel like we were generous, but I also feel like these are all spectacular albums that deserve their place there, and I think they're all arguably some form or another classics.
arguably, yeah.
Arguably, you could debate some of the newer ones, I think, and some of the older ones. Like, I think that some of them are unquestionably. And if you just weren't, like, there's so many albums that are classics that I just wasn't there for, and I missed it. And when I say wasn't there for, I didn't hear it when it came out. I was alive and just didn't hear it. So, you know. So if we have no other qualms with A, are we cool to move to B?
If you guys, if you guys don't agree with what my suggestions, then yeah, it's fine.
I don't agree with those suggestions. No, at all.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
For the B albums, oh, hang on, sorry, let me put that down there a bit. Okay, so B. I mean,
Pablo can go to C.
Notion.
I would probably be cool if it stayed there. And I'd probably put Tyler down to C.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind Tyler down to C, but I think Tyler for me is just more of a personal thing.
Okay.
But I understand actual project-wise, if you're comparing it to the others,
I have to look at the song list.
I see why it wouldn't be that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That's good. That's fine.
I understand. So are we agreeing that Dan, like, Nosh wants Pablo down, but we're agreeing to keep it then? That's two.
Yeah.
Pablo stays.
I feel like all of these are pretty fair for the most part. More
Honestly,
life.
We're not being shit guns. We've been pretty sweet.
Wait,
I think we've been pretty generous to everybody.
Is Illadelph Half-Life, is that the one with Respond React?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I'm happy with that.
That's the one that you like. That's why I knew that.
Yeah, because the other one is the one which I wasn't so... I was like, okay, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
I wasn't as sold on it. The only thing in this current set here that I might change, 444 in A, More Life in A, Born Sinner in A, and I think that's it. Maybe Return the Throne down one. Maybe C, because it's good, but maybe it's just the overplayed value that's the thing.
That's what that's yeah. I can see that.
It must just be that, because every big song on the album has been played in so many clubs, like all over everywhere.
Thrashed.
It's just that's the only thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I think overall, I know. You tell me what you think about my suggestions in A.
I don't agree with any of those. I would probably put 444 to C, not to A. I think 444 is so patchy, but it's still great. But it's so there's some songs that are like, what are you doing? Why is this on here? And to me, I think B is to put it in the company of those other albums is very generous. But
that's a good point.
If that's where we're all at, then I'm okay with.
Yeah, fuck 44 often to see.
Okay. So no, do you agree with any? Because you can override me. Because if you agree with any of Dan's putting them up to A, then they'll go up to A. Because that would be 2 versus 1.
Anything from B going up to A?
Dan says Born Sinner should go to A, and More Life should go to A. Was that it, Dan?
I think that was it. I'm thinking maybe Scorpion, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like when I first heard Scorpion, I didn't like it that much, but now I listen to a lot of songs on that album, and I'm like, this album is sick. And it has an A side and B side, and it's still solid. And that's what we criticized Tupac for having a 2-part album, and it just didn't hold out well. But you know what? I'm happy to keep Scorpion in B, but I don't know. What do you think, Notion? Like, you tell me.
You can override all of this, Notion. It's up to you now. You're the decider.
You want to put Scorpion into A? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Oh, hey, don't make me force.
1 second, fam. Hold the thing still. Like, let me have a fucking gaze.
Go check that.
You know what I mean? Like,
the album next to Scorpion, the name just.
So on the left of Scorpion is Illadelph Half-Life.
Right.
Is Most Def Black on Both Sides.
Okay, guys, can we question Black on Both Sides?
I don't know if no.
Like I didn't say which way I'm going to question it, but
I'd be willing to discuss that one because that was never like a huge. I liked it a lot, but it was not like I'm not going to die on that hill type shit.
Have you noticed that we're on category B and your camera C, it says the letter B in the top corner, and Notion's hat says the letter B on it.
Are you trying to say we're B players?
I'm trying to say that black on both sides needs to be in fucking D. How about that?
In D?
B in
D. No, relax. Because like D is like some of these boring 50 Cent albums and shit. Look at D.
D's trash. Dude, what do you mean?
No, D's not trash.
I got a question for you, but
okay.
You know what? If we're leaving B as it is, it's up to you guys.
Okay.
Come on, fam.
So let's leave B as it is. What about C? Is there anything we want to change in the C? All as a me, Take Care, Damn, Late Registration, Black Star, Iron Man, cool. Wolf. I'm cool with that.
I'm not pissed at that at all.
So I just want to bring up a couple things. I would like to bring Take Care up. I'd like to promote Take Care.
To what, B?
So yes, I think B is fair for Take Care, and I think something should be in C, but we'll get to that when we're on D. Okay, go on.
I'd be happy to put Take Care in B. I'd be happy with that.
I think Take Care should be B. I think that's underrating it.
Okay. Whoops, sorry. I think that's fair. That's okay. We can rub. We'll give you. I feel like we've been cock blocking your other moves, so let's give you that.
It's okay. I understand.
So the rest of C, I'm okay with that. And look, C is not bad. Like it's just like it's just a little patchy. You know, like
it's a patchy thing.
I say very patchy for some of these songs.
Look at Chance the Rapper sitting there by himself.
What is this other one that it's just? Did I just make a mistake and put this other one in F, or was that something?
No, there is another one which was on this list, and I just don't remember. I don't know what it's called.
I think this is an accident. No, like I think I must have dragged this one up too
that
far.
One?
I didn't even know what it is.
Playboy Carti.
Oh yeah, that deserves to be there. Okay, cool.
Fuck that shit.
Okay,
F is fuck that shit.
Yeah, there you go. So as far as D, Machiavelli, Dirty Sprite 2, KOD, and is that Massacre?
Yeah.
I think that's fair. I know you want Dirty Sprite to go up to S. It's not on this podcast. I can't imagine that ever flying. I'm actually not mad at Future.
Okay,
I bet I would like it now.
I'll grow more thumbs. I'll grow more thumbs and 3D print one to give you more thumbs down, dude. Like, not even told to me.
Okay. I guess that one's
because I don't. If putting it in C puts it on the level with some Kanye stuff and then Tupac and shit, I'm like, oh, I don't know about that, bro. Like, it's a little.
Hey, but forget the individual. Dude. Let's forget the individuals we're speaking about. We're speaking about the project.
The project. I haven't heard it in quite some time, so I'd have to go back and listen to it. So I probably couldn't speak on it any further than that. But I do appreciate Future now, so I don't hate him like I used to.
You're lucky it's digital, otherwise I would have burnt like the CDs and tapes.
You would just burn it. That's what goes in the E pile. Just burn it.
Just burn it. So I mean, we're leaving D then as it is, and then Acid Rap from Chances is E, and then obviously F is 6ix9ine and Playboy Carti. I mean,
hear me out.
Trash in the bin. Good stuff.
Hear me out.
6ix9ine to S.
Let's swap 6ix9ine and Chance the Rapper. Because we can't lie.
Dude.
That 6ix9ine era was funny, man.
Was that his like
fucking hilarious?
You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do that.
Oh, you heinous.
But like
and he has a song with Ye on that album as well, by the way.
Is this the new one or was this the second album or
this isn't
the first one?
I think this was like his most famous one.
Yeah, the one with Gummo and all that stuff on it.
Yeah.
Blicky with the stiffy, like all that shit. Like those joints slapped.
Fucking funny. I loved it. I can't lie.
You say Blicky with the stiffy?
Yeah, that's one of his lines.
That's what he said. That's his line.
And the beat drops out, and it's like it's the funnest. It's the most ridiculous. That's why he got big, and he's such a fucking nutcase.
In the face,
yeah. So, how do we feel about? Because we're at an hour and a half. So, as far as like just wrapping her up and bringing her home, I mean, look, we could come back to this next week and keep adding to it if we want.
Honestly, let's.
Fuck it,
let's do that. All right. Let's do it.
But I feel like next week, so we can get straight to it. Catch up short and get straight into it.
How are you?
How are you? You good? Cool. Next.
All right,
let's
fucking
get on to
dive
this
in
thing.
like a fucking
Let's dive in.
Olympian.
Future S. That's what we're doing.
That's what's happening.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm just recording again. Fucking Logic, telling you, it's killing me. The only downside is that changing between those scenes changes the mic input, which is so strange. But
It's so odd.
yeah,
It's
so
odd.
it's okay. We got ways around it. All right. With that said, let's do the thumbnail.
I ain't got anything.
Oh, hold up your wang. There you go.
Okay.
Bit of easy. You know the vibes, isn't it? Oh, now I gotta try and do it with my left hand. Oh fuck.
Oh fuck.
Oh, I don't even know how to do it with my left.
What does your t-shirt say?
I'm just a bloke with a flow and a passion.
Oh,
See, it's your boy C Feezy.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's the
We're doing
merch. I should have a t-shirt for you somewhere.
Yeah,
We'll
get
see.
it on.
Ready?
Ready? Here you go. Wait, this way. Beautiful. Dan, where can everyone find you online, you fat cock?
HDFGXMING and I Dan Johnson. If you disagree with any of my opinions on this debate here, then at me. I'm ready.
Don't encourage him.
No, you know what? At me. That guy who beefed me last time in your comments. At me. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh, Hit
him up.
I'm ready. All right, no.
Yo, man's like me. I'm on the interwebs at Notion Baby on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. At Notion MTB on YouTube and Instagram. Fucking if you like bicycles and jumping off stuff and being a mad dog, give me a shout. How you going? I'm doing all right. See Feezy?
CWEFOR, Twitter, Instagram, CWTMF, Facebook. What's the other one? TikTok. Cunts. Thanks for watching and listening to Dan being wrong for such a long amount of time. If you enjoyed the episode, smash the thumbs up, hit subscribe below, hit that notification bell.
Ding dong.
So you know when the new drops. Follow us everywhere at The Mover Fam, Bad Habits Pod on Instagram. We'll be back next week with more arguments. We'll see you then, guys. Oh, actually, wait. Peace. I forgot I gotta play that first.
Peace.
Motherfucker, stand peace, doggy.
Fat dicks in your mouth. Fat dicks in your mouth.
I be a dumb cunt.
Dicks.